What are your thoughts on South Carolina's front seven?
I think they're dominant. They have game records in the front. Their D-line plays extremely hard, and if you don't take care of them, you won't have a chance to go to do anything in the back half of their defense. They're exceptional. They play hard as heck. You know, the one thing that shows up, and I've said this before, that I always look at the effort level of people, how they play football, because as coaches we understand sometimes execution doesn't go the way you want them, but their effort of their team is fantastic. They play their butts off.
There was a coach in the SEC that's been in it a long time that told me he thought Clowney's the best defensive end he's ever seen in the SEC. How good do you think Clowney is?
Very good. I don't want to draw those. I'm not going that far. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been here that long, but he's very good. There's so many good defensive players in our conference that he is definitely one of those elite players that if you're not aware of where he's at and what he's doing, he'll wreck your game plan in a heartbeat.
Do you have to try to use two guys to block him, Chip, help some people?
Well, I've watched a lot of people try two, and that didn't work very well. So if we put 3 or 4 over there, it looked kind of strange formationally. So I don't know. We're going to do things to try to change things up, obviously, like everybody does on a great pass rushers, to try to change the rhythm on him. But he's a heck of a good football player. He's going to make his plays. What you got to do is just try to minimize him. He's kind of like Jordan. When he used to score 30, you're probably pretty happy. As long as it wasn't 60, you're okay. So he's a good player, and he'll make his plays. We just, like I say, we got to do our jobs the best we can.
They did not go through the motions. They went out. They tried to get better, and that's what they're doing. They're giving their best shot, and we just got to keep coaching and coaching.
Did it take them an extra day to get over that Alabama loss? It seemed like practice yesterday, they really needed some external motivation.
Well, I think like anything else, I mean, there's always disappointment, and you got to forget about the disappointment, but we're going to push them through it. And, you know, I thought they came out yesterday, and, you know, they did okay defensively, and, you know, they did better today, and we're just going to keep on going.
On Monday, Derek just said that you guys have basically simplified as far as you can simplify things. It's down to a very basic element. Are you surprised at how much you've had to strip away as the season is going on?
You know, it's like anything else. You know, I don't believe we stripped away that much. You know what I'm saying? We did simplify it a little bit, put the checks out, but you know, these guys have been busting their butt. They're coming in, they're watching tape, they're doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything else. These guys got to learn that football's played every single day with a mentality, with a thought process, and you got to know it. When you go out there and you play against good football teams, you got to execute. So executing consistency is the most important thing you got to do. I don't care if you call it the very first call we ever put in. If you don't execute it right based on emotion and stuff, we got problems.
What do you see from Connor Shaw on field side?
Connor Shaw's got great feet. That kid, you got to be very good. He's got to be very disciplined with your rush lanes. He makes a lot of plays with his legs. He's also a good enough thrower where he can get the ball out there. He's delivering the ball to his running backs, and you know, they won't hesitate to run him on a quarterback sweep. They won't hesitate to run him on a quarterback draw. So he makes a lot of plays with his feet, and we just got to make sure we contain him, keep him in the pocket, and we got to play good coverage.
We're just doing something on first-year coordinators in the SEC. I'm just wondering, your familiarity with the conference, how much did that help, if at all, going into this?
I think it helps a bit, but you know, the bottom line is that when you're in this conference every single week, you're going against some of the best football coaches in college football. And every single team that we're playing against so far has been a damn good quality football team. There's nobody in this league that I say just don't have a chance. So we got to go out there, and my familiarity with it is good. You know, it's been helpful, and we know what they like to do. We went down there 2 years ago, and we went into a hostile environment, and we weren't ready to play. So the most important thing what we've got to do is be ready to play.
How much has the quality of the conference changed since like 2000, I guess, when you were at LSU? I mean, how much has it changed in these?
Well, you know, I was only at LSU for a short period of time, so you know, I really can't answer that. I just know this: that being in this league for the last 3 years and this going on the 4th year, this is a dang good football conference.